going up another weight class to the 62 kilogram weight class. First up, representing Georgia, a chess boxing debut for this young man. Put your hands together for Revaz Mchedlishvili. Shvili. Revaz, please make your way to the stage. There we go. And his opponent representing Russia. Please welcome Burkov Vladislav. All right, white will be played by the Russian, and Georgia will control the black pieces. Once again, a 5-round bout, 2-minute boxing rounds with headgear.
All right, fighters getting ready, putting the hearing protections. Don't want them to hear the commentaries, but just to be sure we don't give any indication on what moves should be played. We just try to commentate the position and not the further moves. And here it goes. White starts with e4. I guess there's a knight on f3, maybe. Yeah, I think the board is already not showing one of the pieces. Okay. Okay, fast exchange of pieces. Bishop exchange for a knight, for a black knight. Both players again playing very fast. You can see that it's not their first chess game. But again, as we've seen in the first 2 games, you should play too fast. Ooh, 2 castles. That's the first one in the cadets division. I think that's very good. You have to put your king in safety, and black opens up in the center. I think I would have taken with the pawn, but okay, that's good exchange of knights in the center. But yes, this did give away a center pawn. So a pawn down for the black pieces, but the pair of bishops, which again I am very fond of. So you could have a little compensation to having an open board with a pair of bishops. It can get very aggressive. But the pair of bishop was given away, so now it's well, 1 pawn up for white. Sorry. Both players again playing very fast. We're almost at the end of the middle game already. A lot of pieces have been exchanged. Rooks are coming into play on both sides. Big center for black, opening up their bishop nicely. Exchange of rooks. Everything going very, very fast. I'm afraid that they're gonna maybe miss something because they're playing very fast. It's a pressure again. You're here at the World Championship. It's the first time you're a cadet, you're under 14. It's a lot to take in. And black queen retreating. I think there could have been a nice attack for black, but ooh.
And a bishop goes down.
Yes, there was a blunder on the white side again. I was saying it, they're playing, I think, a bit too fast. But on the black side...
And recovered.
Yes, there's been a blunder as well. Both players again playing too fast. They've played about in a minute, and you see we're already in the end game. And that's just maybe a little bit too fast.
So an equal position, rook pawn endgame. Black up, actually up 1 pawn.
Up maybe 2 pawns. If the board that we're seeing is correct, there are 5 pawns for black and 3 for white. Let's see. It could be that there's a pawn missing somewhere. So yes, we are in the rook end game. It looks like it's a bit advantageous for black because a bit more pawns, but rook endgames are very tricky. Oh, and there's been a rook blunder. That black rook has been there for a long time. It could have been taken many moves ago. And then they're going to go to the boxing.
Clearly in the end game, going into the boxing ring, can some sort of advantage be won that could affect the chess? Or will it end right here, right now, between these two young fighters? Once again, in the white gloves, the Russian Burkov, and with the black gloves, the Georgian Revaz.
Both fighters getting ready, getting their gloves and headgear on. Every junior and cadet fighter have to wear headgear for their own safety.
And overseeing this bout is the Iranian referee in charge.
The juniors and cadets are wearing 12-ounce gloves. I believe we decided that 16 were maybe a bit too heavy for these youngsters. So you can really still go at it in the boxing ring. One of the fighters missing a mouthpiece, so a bit of weight before we recover the maybe most important piece of protection, the mouth guard.
I can tell you with 11 broken teeth right now, I wish I had a mouthpiece when I got my bike accident.
You want to tell us about that?
Nope. We'll stick to chess boxing. But it is why I cannot compete or do a show match in this World Championship. I was very tempted to get in there with Arnold in the 85 kilogram weight division, who will be facing off against Val in the finals. Wanted to give him a little show match today, so he wasn't going straight to the finals. In an otherwise pretty light 85 kilogram weight division, which is rare. Usually it's one of the more packed ones. I was thinking about just body sparring him, but I thought of my mother and how much she would hate that, and opted not to.
It sounds like a fair, smart decision. Moms are usually right.
Yep, shout out mom.
We're still looking for the mouth guard, which we have just retrieved. So it's gonna start soon. We have our favorite Iranian boxing referee in the center. One warning given.
For delay.
Fair decision.
Gloves touch. And this finals match, the first boxing round of this finals match is about to get underway. Seconds out. And there's the bell. You see a Russian boxing stance and style from both fighters, immediately getting into the action. Big shots landed by the Georgian. Really nice left hook, strongest punch in that exchange. Really nice darting in and out by the Georgian. Another overhand right lands for the Georgian. The Georgian knocking over the Iranian referee. Nice punch combinations from the Georgian. Really clean boxing for this youngster. Very technical. Seeming to swarm and overwhelm the Russian so far. Pushing him into the ropes.
No.
Darting in and out, eliciting a response from his Russian opponent before darting back in with a combination. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the first stoppage of the bout.
3, 4, 5,
The Russian showing that he is ready.
6, 7,
And we will continue. Georgian right back into action, getting inside the range of the longer Russian opponent. Nice left hook lands for the Georgian. The most intense person on the planet refereeing this match. Another good rear hook lands for the Georgian. There's the bell. A clear advantage for the black gloves, the Georgian fighter. And we will be moving to a chess endgame in this next chess round. Very unlikely that we make it out of this chess round. What do you think, Lara?
Yes, especially at the speed, at which they're playing. They really played like it was a bullet game. A bullet game is a game of 1 minute each. They played very, very fast. Okay, they took a minute and a half each for the first round, which brought them to this end game with 3 pawns for white against 5 for black. Usually pawn endgames are very straightforward. A pawn up can mean the victory already. But of course, it still stays a little bit technical. You have to know, if you're a pawn up, for example, how to transform a pawn into a queen. So let's see how their endgame skills are. It will be, I think, black's turn to move. The last white's move was to bring the king in the center, close to that d4 pawn. It's gonna probably take it very soon. But I think we're missing a chess referee. Here it is. Sorry. There seems that there's some refereeing discussion being held, and that's why the chess round hasn't started again. Not sure what the discussion could be about. Any clue, Matt, what the boxing dilemma could be?
I think our head of referees right now is explaining the situation. I think there's a dispute over the warning adding up with the stoppage, and then the second warning being a disqualification. Right. Yeah, it could have been a 3 stoppage rule, 2 warnings and 1 stoppage. That was the dispute, but we will be playing through this endgame.
All right, so black to play, and as we said, the white king went to take that isolated pawn in the center. Black king coming into the center as well. Both are going to try to push their pawns to make a queen. Black.
White ahead.
Yes, black pushed that pawn a bit too late, and they're going to be only second to make their queen. That's why I was saying it's still a bit technical. Pawn, any endgames is still technical. Black.
Oh, a blunder.
No. It was an illegal move.
Okay.
Yeah. They got.
So one illegal move for black and 2 for white. Second illegal move for black. That's 2 and 2. One more illegal move for either fighter, and it will be over.
Again, both players playing a little bit too fast. They do have over.
They have plenty of time.
They do have over 2 minutes. We just said it's a technical endgame. And they're just playing way too fast. But okay, this is what comes with experience. And there was another illegal move right here, right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is 3 illegal moves for the white pieces. That is a disqualification. And the winner by technical checkmate, the Georgian. We'll have the official decision in just a moment. Good sportsmanship in the ring by these 2 fighters. But the winner, in the black corner with the black pieces, winning by technical checkmate, the Georgian, Revaz Mchedlishvili. Apologies to this fighter on my pronunciation of his last name, but congratulations on his first world championship.